You've probably seen her more recently than I've seen her.
I mean, I doubt I have.
Not you.
I know what you meant. I'm just ignoring it. Bow, bow. So what's up, my dude?
Not much.
That's cool. I'm just scrolling through the news real quick. If there's anything big we need to talk about. Oh my god! We gotta talk about weeks old news because we never used our notes from last week and I put too much work into that not to do. What's up, guys? Internet Scholars Podcast. Episode 33. 33. It's the episode that we are on. Mike, I'm Rob with Internet Scholars. I was scrolling through news, but I was able to turn it into a bit, so that worked out. Oh, you're just texting. That's professional, you know. No big deal, you know. Just
you're a master artisan.
Took a week off of.
You're a master artisan.
Thank you for using artisan. That's a good word. The sarcasm not appreciated. But you saved it with the use of artisan. When I hear good words, I'm one of those weird people. It's like I like that word.
Yeah.
I'll tell people I like that word. It's kind of weird.
Caveat.
I mean, people use caveat too much. There's a caveat to using good words, and it's when you use words like caveat, which are bigger words that people use all the time.
You are the only person I know, other than myself, that uses the word caveat.
Really? I know a lot. I just know smarter people than you, apparently.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. That use caveat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good word. Don't get me wrong, but like I hear it used enough that I'm not impressed by it.
That's fair.
Like, you know,
that's fair. That's fair.
You use caveat. It's like using onomatopoeia.
Farfignugan.
That sounds like German or some shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's racist.
It's not racist.
Holocaust, Rob. It happened.
I'm not saying it didn't.
So what? Spit up, yo. That's how we do these. We started off same way as always.
Let's see. Got a new vape. Very nice. I'm gonna Vanna White it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched shit. Wheel of Fortune in a long time.
You got it. I was literally gonna say, do you even know what that reference is from?
Yeah, no. It took me
and then you failed yourself. I didn't even have to say it.
I'm like in a fog again all of a sudden. I don't know what is going on.
It's all them sick vape clouds, yeah.
It's all them sick vape clouds, yeah. Other than that, really close.
It's been 2 weeks. Come on.
really getting close to affiliate on Twitch, which I'm excited for.
I mean, if we don't start a thing right now where every time you see Rob streaming, you don't click on it. Make sure he stays under 2.
You're the one that wants me to do this so that you can quit your job.
Yes, I do. Go watch his stream now. Donate money. He'll go blonde. He's doing it. It's a thing that's happening.
I'm going to do that.
For some goddamn reason.
Listen, I don't know. Somebody said they wanted to see me blonde. And
I'll tell you what, if whatever his donation is, if you triple that, I'll dye my hair blonde and then I get one of the thirds.
I don't know. I'm probably... I don't know how I'm going to set it up.
Make it like at least 500. Because we know these people, they'll hit it.
Oh yeah, no, I know, I know.
And if it gets to 1,500, I'll go blonde.
Listen, I know.
I'll go blonde and then I'll dye my eyebrows a different color just to change it up. Because right now I have blonde eyebrows, as you can't tell, where it looks like my Leighton Hive eyebrows because they were very, very light. Because I was born a natural blonde and then it slowly got darker, but my eyebrows didn't follow suit.
It got darker, just like our personalities and sense of humors. Oh, sad.
Yeah, my hand's not a good symbol.
No, I was just sad joke. There we go. That's it. Oh no, 0 drop frames. Okay, I was looking up there. Anyway,
unlike when I play Apex, get all the drop frames.
All the drop frames. That's where they all go. Been playing.
They go through the podcast.
Been playing a lot of Apex Legends too.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's a good game, and I'm not even somebody who likes Battle Royale games, and I have no trouble jumping onto Apex Legends by myself, without a full squad. I mean, obviously, I know I'm probably going to do better with a full squad, but, you know, you do what you do.
Looks alright. The little bit I played, it seems like a Battle Royale game.
Yeah, definitely a Battle Royale game. Speaking of, did you see that there's a Tetris Battle Royale?
We are going to talk, even though all the news is going to be from a week late, since I'm using those notes and didn't add anything. We are going to talk about the Nintendo Direct, which happened this last week, and that's in that.
Oh, was that part of that?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
it's only available to people with Nintendo, the online thingy.
Oh, I didn't realize that's where that came from. Wow.
Tetris 99, I think is.
Yeah, that's what it's called, or something dumb like that. Yeah.
It's Tetris. I mean, why not? You're just battling against other people on Tetris.
You're taking all of the bad of Tetris and mixing
whoa,
it with
all
of the bad of...
Whoa. Tetris is amazing.
Tetris is good, but I mean...
It's just so good, man.
Why,
I used to spend hours playing Tetris on my PC.
Why are you combining that with a Battle Royale mechanic? I don't... We'll talk about it later. We will talk about that later. Other than that, apparently I'm going to start watching Naruto again from the beginning.
You're welcome.
Because that's a thing that I needed in my life.
Oh, because Dumbass decided to buy the Naruto collection, which, not a dumb decision. I mean, it was like $17.50 or some shit.
The Ninja Storm, yeah, it was like
all the games.
$17.50.
And I started playing through the first game, which came out in 2008, and it was like, this is bad.
It is bad.
It's not good.
It is bad.
And it's not. It's a 2008 game.
I'm sure at the time it was good, but it is not aged well.
Yeah, it's a fighting game that decided to add other stuff in to fill time and to make it a full game.
Yeah.
So not a great game. But then from that, he was like, oh, let me make this reference from Dragon Ball Abridged. And I was like, I didn't watch Dragon Ball Abridged, man. I was talking about it. So then when he pulled up Dragon Ball Abridged. Then realized, wait, this isn't the right Dragon Ball Abridged. And then pulled up another Dragon Ball Abridged. Let me rephrase that. Pulled up the one Dragon Ball Abridged. We watched like 4 episodes of that. And he was like, I don't think this is the right one. Pulled up another Dragon Ball Abridged. We watched 4 episodes of that. It's like, Mike, it's still not the right one.
I don't know what
gave up, then decided, hey, let me search for this one specific clip. Oh, I finally found it. Here's where it is. Do you get that payoff from what this was supposed to be? And I'm like, no, you just made me watch 2 full, like, arcs of Dragon Ball Abridged from 2 different creators.
Mike, you need to stop using drugs.
Why?
Because we didn't watch any Dragon Ball Abridged.
Oh, Naruto, sorry. I was referencing a much better Abridged series. But yes, Naruto Abridged.
Logs, they're big, they're heavy, they're wood. Logs,
yeah, so he went through all this Naruto shit. So then, while you're watching one today, I was like, I'm going to put real Naruto on. Now he's in.
Well, it's just...
The seed's been planted. Because if I put anything on his TV, he'll just start binge-watching it. That's why he's into poker now. That's why he got into Doctor Who.
I don't binge-watch poker.
I mean, you don't binge-watch poker, but you went from being like, I'm not a poker guy, to, I mean, when you had to use the bathroom while we were watching poker, you decided to pull it up on your phone so you could follow the action, and have mentioned wanting to play poker several times after. Plus all the poker that you played in Red Dead. Which
don't do that to me.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I tell people how it really is. I don't let them hide it.
Jeez, what else has been going on? We've been playing Magic again.
Yep, that is something that we've done.
This has been a mixed experience, but, you know.
You haven't been having fun?
Sometimes...
No, you missed that trigger, Rob. You missed that
we'll leave it at that.
Everyone gets there that way in Magic sometimes. No?
I can understand it when it's something that matters, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's like when people already think they've won the game with just a couple moves, and they get in that series. It's like they just speed this up because they know they're going to win, even if it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win. When they just have that idea.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I hope I don't get that salty in the same place.
No, yours is more of the fuck this. I have no card draw scoop. Rob, it's turn 3.
I haven't scooped.
No, you've gotten better. But like before we took the break from Magic for a little bit, near the end of that, you were getting very just scoopy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was just.
We used to call you ice cream because you would keep scooping.
No, you didn't.
No, but we should have.
First of all, no, you didn't.
You don't know what me and Jake said behind your back. There's a lot of back there.
Good. I'm glad to know my friends talk about me behind my back and have that anxiety I've had about that forever confirmed.
You're right, because it's not like I came home from home. This is my second home, basically. I spent too many nights here. I came back from bowling the one night, and you're like, let's talk about how me and Jake psychoanalyzed this situation while you were gone.
I mean, that's not talking shit.
I'm just saying.
That's not talking shit, though.
Is it worse, though?
I don't think so.
Because talking shit, you're just venting. Psychoanalyzing, you're like diving deep and fucking breaking shit down.
I'm trying to help.
Scary way.
Homie, bruh. I'm trying to help.
Did you, though?
I think so.
Maybe. I don't know. You either helped or made it a lot worse, depending on how things all turn out.
Nah. My job here is done. I wish we still had one of the blankets on the back of the couch, so I just could have whipped it like a cape. Oh, I'm really sad.
It's like within arm's reach. You're still stretching.
Within arm's reach.
Yeah, you can keep a leg on the couch and reach forward and grab one.
Well, yeah, if I just.
That's arm's reach.
Not if all I'm doing is dragging a toe on. I'm not trying to
still count.
I'm not trying to catch this football and make sure I'm still in bounds.
And that's why the Patriots won the Super Bowl.
Like, did that happen since the last podcast? I feel like we talked about it.
We talked about it because the last podcast I talked about my trip.
Super Bowl is shit. NASCAR is back.
Oh, talk about that race for a second. Daytona 500.
That Daytona 500 was a wild bitch.
There's about 150 laps of racing, and then about like 30 restarts.
Yeah. I think only 16 cars crossed the finish line
on the lead lap.
On the lead lap, and maybe 18.
No. I think by the last one, I think it was 13 on the lead lap.
Yeah,
maybe 18 to 13 on the lead lap.
13 on the lead lap, and there were like 3 who were a lap down, but still on the track. So you're talking in total, maybe 16 cars crossed the finish line.
It was crazy shit, but they wrecked so good, I was okay with it.
Glad that everybody's okay. There was a couple of nasty looking wrecks, but you know.
Something might be wrong with the tires. I mean, they were just popping.
Oh yeah, the left rears were going down like
they got them tires from Macklemore because they came from this thrift shop.
What?
I patched these tires. They'll be okay.
They must have gotten their tires from that commercial with the brake guy who's just like, so how are you with brakes? Oh, we're okay. I got a saying, if the brakes don't stop it, something will. Like, that's who supplied the tires for the Daytona 500.
It was like one of those. Is it Geico? Geico has those commercials now. The Just Okay ones. What's that?
It's either that or it's one of those home review sites or something like that.
Alright, well, I'll just go with Geico, and someone can edit in the real thing, which we're not going to.
Yeah, we're not going to.
But those like
editing. What's that?
Yeah, these tires are just okay. Just okay. Yeah, I mean they pop only half the time. Just okay. It's not okay.
What else has been going on? Sports, hockey. We were on a slide there for a little bit right after All-Star break, but
lost like the first 2 back or something.
I think we lost the last one before All-Star break.
We lost the first one after straight up.
And then the
next 2 lost in overtime?
I think so. I think it was overtime or a shootout. No, it was overtime, just straight overtime. We didn't go to shootout.
I think one of them we did.
Yeah. No.
So I think I remember getting the notification that we were tied after overtime.
It was either one of those 2, or then the 3rd game we won, and then the 4th game we lost in OT. Either way, our backup goalie, I don't know if you saw this, but our backup goalie, Louis Domingue, is now the record holder in the franchise, in franchise history, for the most consecutive wins.
Good for him.
Now, of course, he's not consecutively starting, but I think he's won like his last 10 games.
I mean, yeah, if I got put in front of all the easy teams, I mean, I could...
No, we're not.
I mean, come on, who can't beat the fucking Bruins? I mean,
the Bruins are pretty bad this season.
Like, you can't beat the Red Wings.
Our main goalie, Vasilevsky, is now the franchise record holder for most shutouts. Which, before that, it was Bishop, and then before 3rd place now is Hobby Bolin, who was the goalie who won us the cup, or our goalie when we won the cup in 2004.
No, he single-handedly won it.
He single-handedly.
He came out of that goal, scored every single goal, went back into goal. It was amazing. I don't know why we ever got rid of it.
I don't know
that was a bad decision.
What happened, but so that's
like they had to pull his name from the record books because Gretzky got jealous.
Because Gretzky got jealous. Oh man, can we stop doing that? Can we stop comparing people to other people in sports?
No,
I know
that's sports.
I know it's never gonna happen. I am so tired of them calling Connor McDavid the next Wayne Gretzky. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's a good skater. But statistically, we have people on our team better than him. Stop saying he's the next Gretzky. Yeah, but it's not all
about stats, man. It's not always about stats.
No, when you compare yourself to somebody like Gretzky, it's pretty much a stats ordeal, dude.
It's about how you play.
No.
What you bring to the team. I mean, like...
No.
Is that spirit of...
All right, then call him...
If this guy's on our team... We have a shot to win.
Then, I mean, statistically, even the Blackhawks, even the Black Sox, even the Blackhawks have a chance to win, but that doesn't mean they're going to. And you don't hear anybody on their team getting called the next Gretzky. I think there's too much dick sucking that goes on in hockey. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, yeah, because insert offensive joke. I can say one, but one day when I'm running for president, to tear down that wall, which is going to get built in the next 6 years.
Stop. 2 years. 2 years.
You think he'll have it done in 2 years?
I think.
Then what's he going to do with his other 4 years?
I think he'll be done in 2 years.
I mean, I don't think that. I hope that, but I don't think that.
The stats are.
I mean, we watched the video on Brexit. That's going to fucking happen, and how fucking stupid's that?
We watched a video on Brexit.
That's what I was playing this morning. The Brexit video.
Oh, with John Oliver, dude, I was still mostly asleep. I mean, I was
you said I was listening to it.
I was listening to part of it, but honest to God, I thought it was a fever dream.
Oh no!
I was like, wow, man. I thought my therapist fixed the whole dreams about John Oliver thing.
Yeah. Let's take a minute to psychoanalyze.
Let's take a minute to
right?
No, I was in bed with my eyes closed. Why?
I didn't think that you were watching it, but then when you got up, you're like, yeah, I was like, because you were like, oh, I thought you were still asleep, and I was like, no, I mean, I watched the John Oliver video that was like 30 minutes, and you're like, oh yeah, I was listening to that. But you're the one that claimed that.
But that's no different. That's no different than the one time Jake was crashing over here. I woke up, saw that Jake was here, rolled back over, woke up in a dream. You were here, and then when I woke up, I asked Jake where you went. It was pretty weird.
I wish it would have been like an extra layer in the dream to where I popped up again.
I popped up again.
And you woke up a third time. Like, what the fuck's going on? What if this is all a dream?
It's a bad dream then.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
I guess, fuck me, I guess.
Stop.
Fuck me, I guess.
Stop. Can I take fuck me for 300, Trebek? Really, I think that's
Pasco, you think you can get...
Really, I think that's... Listen, if
Come
I
on, dude.
If I can get $500 for dyeing my hair blonde, I must be a hot commodity.
Only to... Is that person ever going to watch this? Person I'm about to reference?
Oh.
Only to cute blonde streamers that are in relationships that aren't conducive to their mental health.
Oh. That's not who...
I mean... Are they, though?
That's not who I thought you were referencing, and I don't know, Mike.
Who'd you think I was going to reference?
I don't know. No.
Bizzle? Slim?
Nobody in the streaming...
Crescendo?
Nobody in the streaming game, no. Anyway.
The other blonde girl?
No, what other blonde girl? Stop!
I need to know, like, just I don't know, fucking write down who the fuck you thought I was thinking.
Later.
No, just fucking write it down. I will not say it out loud. Just I need to know who you thought.
Snapchat.
I will not be... Oh, okay. Okay. I was just going to say that name before I asked you to write it down. And I was like...
Yeah.
How would that have had to do with... Oh, you being a hot commodity.
Yeah. Okay,
we're connected back.
I make sense. Am I coming through? Yeah. Okay, ground control to Major Tom.
Ground control to Major me.
Great ground control to me. So anyway, here's.
So you think that's it?
Here's
the story of a girl cried a river, drowned the whole world.
Here's
why she looks so sad in photographs. Absolutely love her.
When she smiles. Here's where Mike gets buggy because he can't see himself as we record the podcast because technology is crap.
What if I look ugly now?
Anyway, I don't know, Mike. What else have I been doing with my life?
Sorry, I had an existential crisis. I can't see myself anymore. I mean, I'm someone that walks around with a mirror. Let's see, what else have you done? We hung out with Jake.
Yeah.
He was going to be on the podcast last week, and then that motherfucker decided, let's talk about Kingdom Hearts for like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
To which Rob says, all right, cool. Let me talk about Metal Gear Solid to get to a point about Kingdom Hearts. Except this Metal Gear Solid tangent's going to be like an hour and a half because I want Jake to say a certain thing and he's not saying that thing. And instead of actually saying the thing I want him to say, I just keep going, nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it.
I don't think I actually talked that long about it.
I know you didn't because you started to talk and then you got Jake's input. You commented on that and be like, that's not what I was trying to reference. Made him try again. Did the same thing. Try again. And I was like, Rob, get to the goddamn point. Because I was ready to pass out.
I'm going to say I sat there and listened to you guys go on it without getting involved for a solid 45 minutes to an hour.
No, we went a long time, right? And then, we were reaching the conclusion. And then, Rob, you were just, nodding. So I was like, okay. What are your thoughts?
You asked for my input. That's on you.
I didn't ask you to go talk about Metal Gear Solid, though.
You asked for my input, and that was my input.
Yes, but your input had nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts. Your input was, I want to talk about Metal Gear Solid, and while I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid and get you guys talking about Metal Gear Solid, I'm going to find a way to transition this to Kingdom Hearts so Mike doesn't fucking kill me. Because Mike's clearly tired. He's face down in a pillow right now. He went and got the setup for the bed. And he is ready. So I better find a way to connect this back, or I'm gonna be in danger.
So Mike, what's been up, yo?
You never denied it. You know that you didn't have a connecting point at that point. Somehow you just went on Metal Gear Solid.
You referenced Metal Gear Solid as being a game that didn't hold up, and I had to.
I did not. Wrong. I've never said that.
You did.
No, that did not happen. That did not happen.
You did.
I did not say Metal Gear Solid didn't hold up.
Either you or Jake brought up Metal Gear Solid before I got involved, and then I was like, this seems like a good jumping off point.
That's the problem. We wanted a connecting point. Get it back in there. Alright, let's see. What do I have? Okay, I don't have a lot for what's been up here, but now I gotta think about what I did this last week, since that's not on this list. First up, work sucks.
Work sucks.
So please,
work sucks.
Please get them up to streaming enough to where I can make enough money to where I can quit. Please. What's that book? Hey God, it's
Mary or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I can't do. But yeah, the last 2 weeks have been stressful at work just because I've been in frozen the whole time. So I work in the freezer so much, I'll be in there for an hour. And my fucking face will freeze, and I'll have to start talking like this.
You know what you need to do?
Full aspect of my jaw.
You know what you need to do? You just need to let it go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why? Why should I let it go? I'm doing that thing where I act like I don't get what he's talking about, and people just believe me. And side note,
I hate it.
Side note here, not that thing, but if there's ever something that comes out of my mouth where at the end you have to go, really?
Boo.
I'm probably fucking with you. I am 90% fucking with you. Go on the assumption that I'm fucking with you.
Really?
Yes, really. Because I don't know how often I'll say something that I assume is so obviously a joke, but I just deliver it with such nothingness.
The only times you catch
So matter of factly.
the only times you catch me with that is when it's about stuff that I know you have more knowledge of me, or
I
more
caught you
knowledge
twice, like
than
just
me.
yesterday, over shit that I didn't think. Like where like even I'm thinking it and I'm like, man, this sounds stupid, but I'm able to not laugh somehow, even though I'm a laughy motherfucker. I'm able to deliver shit without like even that sentence I just laughed. That's like I can just so matter of factly do something that just all the time. That's how I was able to pass classes.
Yep.
My ability to bullshit.
Yep.
But no, I've been in Frozen the whole time and very cold, working my ass off. My coworkers suck. I have one of those coworkers that I was friends with when he was working in a different department. Like, I'm still friends with him now, but, like, he is the slowest motherfucker. Both in terms of working and sometimes he says the dumbest shit.
How long has he been in Frozen? Is it maybe just a period of acclimation?
It's been, like, a couple months now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not gotten better. It might even have gotten worse.
Yeah, that's probably...
Like, there's that week where I wasn't there, because I took off the week to play Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And, like, they're saying, like he basically got nothing done, like, closing. I wasn't there, and it's, oh my god. And then to the other slowness factor, I mean, like, we were talking about that Page movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
What's it, Fighting for My Family?
Fighting with My Family.
Yeah, and he was just like, man, I can't believe out of everyone they just chose to make a movie about Paige. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, like, why just make a movie about Paige? And I was like, why the fuck do they make movies about anyone? I don't know. They had a story to tell. Like, that's what the, like, and he's just like, yeah, but like, why would they choose her? And I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean? Like he wasn't getting the fact that I didn't get what he meant, and I just didn't get what the fuck he meant by that. Like,
why did they make a movie about...
You're gonna go through the same, like, train of thought that I did. Like, I was like, why did they make a movie about the
Neil
dude
Armstrong.
from Beautiful Mind, you know?
Why did they make a movie about Neil Armstrong? Why did they make a movie about Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Why did
several movies.
Really?
About Ruth Bader Ginsburg? There are several movies about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I guess
there is the newer one that's coming out now, which is probably what you're referring to. But,
yeah, that's the one.
But no, they've made several movies. But
really? Huh.
Yeah, I think it was a John Oliver sketch where, like, there was, like, 7 movies.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where, like, she was a main protagonist.
I thought that the whole, like...
She's old.
Well, no, I understand that she's old, but I just figured that her big draw was the fact that she was a... I didn't realize they made 7 movies with her, about her.
The more you know.
The more you know.
It's all about learning. That's what I'm here to do. To learn people. But yeah, no, I went the whole train of why they make movies about this person. They're like, well, I don't know, they did such and such. And it's like, I don't know.
Why'd they make movies about Avengers? Why'd they make movies about Iron Man? Why'd they make movies...
Again, man, I
pumping a dry well here.
Like, why do they make movies about anyone, man? I don't understand what the question is. Like, they just make movies about people.
What is art? Why is art? Who is art?
Why are we here?
Why are we here?
Yeah, so work's been not good. But I'm getting through it. Getting decent hours the last 2 weeks. But the next coming weeks, not so much. I'm back to getting the stupid fucking half shifts. Fuck you, place of my work. Since the last podcast, we've seen Spawn.
We're not talking about that here, are we?
I mean, I'm just bringing something I did.
Okay.
We've seen Spawn. Yep. I've seen that movie again.
That's the thing I saw for the first time.
About it.
And
we did not
probably
record
the last
the
time.
Spawn podcast
Yet.
like we should have because of Jake. It's his fault.
Yep.
I blame him.
Yep.
Because he wanted to play Magic.
Because he wanted to talk about Metal Gear Solid.
Yep, he wanted to talk about Metal Gear Solid.
He did.
Yep.
Listen,
Jake.
He wanted to talk about it because all I had to do was say Metal Gear Solid, and he was jumping on my discourse too. I think he got more in edgewise than I did.
Okay, but cool, Rob. What's your point? Can you get to your point, Rob? Please tell me you have a point. I'm ready to sleep.
I got to my point eventually.
About 2 hours past where I wanted you to.
Jake had a lot to input after you asked me about my input. Yeah.
The anger's coming back. But that podcast should go up this Friday. We'll see what happens.
Depends how much time we've got to record today.
Exactly. That's why we're seeing what will happen. I was going to check my schedule, but I can't pull it up on my phone. I didn't have my laptop out yesterday. Because I think Thursday I don't go until 5. So if after we're done recording, I'll check my schedule. And if that's the case, Thursday we'll record the Spawn podcast.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and pre-edit the clip art for it.
Cool.
Or thumbnail, whatever you want to call it.
So yeah, Team Spawn is a thing that happened. I put music that I've been listening to. Since the last podcast, I had listened to the Weezer cover album. The Teal album. It's jolly as fuck. So good. It's a collection of stuff that's just like, this is just good to listen to and fun to listen to. And of course, Weezer has good vocals and good rock music. So I mean, it is a very pleasant cover album. I don't think they elevated every song to its best point, because I mean, it's a lot of songs that have been covered by a lot of people. Though I do really enjoy their cover of No Scrubs.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one yet.
Because a scrub is a guy something, also known as a buster.
You would just think that with all this fame and notoriety they'd have seen a doctor about that by now.
About Scrubs?
No, about wheezing.
Oh. Sorry, that was one pass. I was already on TLC,
yeah,
and you were still back in Weezer.
I got you.
I did make that Weezer joke in Magic the other day.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, this song makes me kind of wheezy.
Dad.
I've also listened to Set It Off's new album, which I find enjoyable. More not as punky as the previous stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's very. I wouldn't call it poppy. I'd say it's more like alternative. And I enjoy their new album. They have a couple songs that I really enjoy on the album.
I got a couple of albums I need to listen to, but then it's like, just like yesterday, where it's like, oh, I feel like listening to music. Let's listen to dubstep trap remixes of the Mega Man 2 boss level.
As one does.
Shit's fire, though.
I'm sure it is.
It is.
Not gonna listen to it, but I'm sure it is. I also got introduced to a couple songs yesterday, which I found good. I'll pull those up real quick. They should be in my Spotify. I don't know my phone. I don't know if it worked. So I'm about to find out if it worked.
I'm about to find out.
If it worked, put it on the Spotify. If I haven't talked about I'm saying my current jam, my current bop, Sawed Off Shotgun.
Yeah.
Waiting on this to load.
And Spotify is not working.
It's working, it just takes forever to load.
Spotify and Apex Legends are having babies, and they don't want to talk to you anymore, Mike.
Oh, that makes me sad. We used to be best buddies, Spotify.
Yep.
Not Apex, though.
Yep.
Apex, we're not on good terms right now.
You have a best buddy for a really long time, and then something.
Nope, we're not going down this road. We're not going down this road right now. After podcast, we can go down this road again if you want, but not now. Okay? Alright, I'm now on the part where it's supposed to show my favorite songs, the songs I've hearted, and I got a blank page right now. That's cool. This is good podcasting.
I love how you why don't I see you on my Spotify?
Do you have me added?
I don't think I have anybody added, but
That's
I feel like if it connected you to me, it should have notified me on some level.
I don't think it does. No, I have Angelo, because I enjoy his taste of music. I have you. I have Brittany. I have Austin. I have my sister.
Don't enjoy my taste in music?
Yours, I enjoy. I enjoy it, right? But sometimes you just, like, play, like, some weird shit.
Like what?
Like, I mean, it's not that it's weird. It's just like you know, sometimes you'll have fucking Childish Gambino on there, and sometimes it's fucking Footloose. I mean, that's just weird.
I cover a very wide swath of music.
Medicine by Bring Me to the Horizon.
Okay.
It is a good song that I heard 2 days ago. It's apparently Bring Me to the Horizon used to be much more metal.
Yeah, they were like
screamy.
Metal screamy.
This song is not that.
Oh, cool.
It's not that at all. Not saying I don't like screaming. I don't go out my way to listen to Screamo, but when Screamo is involved in other types of rock, I normally enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a good song, and the person that showed it to me, I learned the lyrics with like 2 or 3 playthroughs, and they were jealous. I was doing that. And then another song that I heard one of my buddies posted in the group chat is Need Someone by Ollie. You know how Juice WRLD song?
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Lucid Dreams.
Yeah, how Lucid Dreams, like, has that ability just to get you in the feels.
Yeah.
It's like way too real.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one of those.
Oh, okay.
I'll show that to you after the
Go
podcast.
Go ahead and avoid that.
I was listening to that while you were playing Apex or Siege, or whatever the fuck you were playing.
Apex with AA. Never mind.
Aaron? Aaron on Apex? Yeah. So those are new songs. I want to get music more involved in my life, so you can get more involved in podcasts. That's what I'm listening to. So that's all the notes from the week before. So now I got to think what I've done this week. Did work, which sucked again this week. Covered that. Valentine's Day happened. That sucks when you're alone.
Yeah.
Yep. About the only time that I've been sad all week. Spent a couple hours on Valentine's Day. For reasons. And then I was okay again. Got one person Valentine's Day thing. They liked it. It was good. It's better to play to the person, not the typical Valentine's Day shit. That's the lesson there.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you said it.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I'm not getting into that. We're not going down that road.
You asked me specifically about what you thought about that one.
Well, I was wondering what.
Yeah.
Why the other one would have been cringy. I don't think the other one would have been cringy. I agreed before that. I think it was that's why I did the thing I did instead of the other thing. But still, don't judge me. Stop.
I'm not
Stop
judging.
it.
I'm not judging.
I can see the back of your head right there. I can see. I'm like a Siler from
Hey,
Heroes. I can see how the brain works.
You can't see where my dimples are in my inside of my skull.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, we watched Django.
Good movie. Great movie.
All right, so what else? Saturday, came over here, played Magic. It's fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Then plans were made, and then plans were changed, then plans were semi-kept but changed.
And executed.
And stuff happened. I wound up going bowling and drinking with buddies. That was a good time. Got nice. Went bowling. Did drinking. Then at some point started playing pool. Then sang in a parking lot for an hour.
Yeah, as one does.
Then went to IHOP.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. One of my buddies picked up the waitress.
Yeah.
Good for you, Deontay. Had good times, and then came back here. Should have went right to sleep. Didn't go right to sleep.
Nope.
Watched shit YouTube videos that we've already seen, but still laugh at because
we're
terrible. Crashed, and then laid in bed all day, basically. Just
watching Django.
Yeah, just me and Brady watching Django, doing jack shit, and that's a wonderful way to spend a Sunday.
Yeah.
Though we probably should have recorded this yesterday.
Probably.
But did we? No, because we had too much fun doing jack shit.
Well, the race took 7 years to get over.
That's
with.
true. The race that should have been over 5 wasn't over until 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's been up, yo, with me. So now we move on to the next segment of the podcast, which is talking in trailers, trailer talk time. Yeah. All right, so we have several trailers to talk about. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Run us
trailers to talk about.
Mike.
First up was the Pet Sematary remake trailer with the dude that played John Connor in Terminator Genisys.
Genisys.
Which I'm pronouncing that way because I have the fucking Y in the middle.
Yeah.
He's been in way more stuff. I don't know why that's the thing I pulled. But that's just what popped in my head.
Yeah.
He's in it. John Lithgow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who, of course, is supposed to start playing the other serial killer in Dexter. You didn't know that.
I did actually. Okay. I knew that John Lithgow was.
He was also in what's that comedy on NBC? He was the murderer.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's a crime legal show. It's funny. I
Yeah,
recommend
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I can't think what it is.
The
but
one
he was
where
in
he's
the first-
going through the trial or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trial and
yeah.
error. It's called trial and
there
error.
we go.
There
There
you
we
said
go.
trial. That was the key word.
Yeah,
I used
yeah.
that. Obviously, you know who John Lithgow is, but it looks good.
Oh, I
It
watched-
It looks creepy.
I watched Law Abiding Citizen too
For the first time?
for the first time.
Oh my god. Oh, ooh. Okay, hold on. What did you think?
I thought it was good. I thought that
You thought it was just good?
I think Gerard Butler should have had the upper hand. I don't remember the character's name, but I think Gerard Butler's character should have.
He had the upper hand until the end.
I would have liked to have seen him prevail in his conquest. I identified. No, it was a great movie.
I mean, no, you're supposed to identify with him, but I mean, that's the point. It's all about the gray, man. It's not about the black and white.
No, but great movie.
Oh no, I fucking love Law Abiding Citizen. It's so good. It's one of my favorites. I love Gerard Butler. Like it was like I love Gerard Butler. He made Gamer. I was like, you know what? Fuck that guy. Never mind. Then he made Law Abiding Citizen. It's like you're back. You're good. I can forgive. It's so good. I'm able to forgive Gamer. I'm never gonna watch Gamer again. I'm gonna try to forget that exists. I can't though. It's always
Okay,
in my mind
how's
how bad
this?
it is.
How's this?
But it made up for Gamer.
Oh God, what was that movie he did that I absolutely fucking hated?
300.
No, with Jennifer Aniston.
I don't mind that movie.
What's it called?
That was Bounty Hunters, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah,
Bounty Hunter.
yeah. I forgive him for that.
Have you seen Gamer?
No, I wasn't into it at first because I was like, hey, this is just how Death Race and that movie and this other movie and that third, fourth, fifth, sixth movie.
Are you talking about all the Death Races?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. I love that opening scene where he changes the fucking chemicals and the guy just gets fucked up.
It's not the opening scene.
It's pretty early in the movie.
Yeah,
it's like where the movies, like, there's like the prequel scene where you find out what happens to like his family and shit. But
Yeah.
That's like the first like seed in modern time.
I guess I can see where it was, but yeah, once that started, I was like, okay, I'm into it.
I'm a huge fan of that movie, which I don't think it did good critically, but I don't know. It's just like it's nonsensical violence, but because you're able to identify with him. I identify with him, but I also like never really rooted for him that much. So like when he died, it was like I accept this.
No, I was like I was rooting for him.
So what? You're on a Jamie Foxx kick now? What's next? You gonna go watch Ray?
You know, that was the only other movie that him and Kerry Washington did, or that was another movie that him and Kerry Washington did as a married couple.
Never put two and two together.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go watch Horrible Bosses 1 and 2 now?
No.
I like the Horrible Bosses movies.
Eh.
I didn't love them, but I like them. Okay, back to Pet Sematary.
Yeah.
That's what we're on here. No, it looks good. It looks creepy. It looks unsettling.
It's going to be a resounding nope from me.
It's going to be a no for me, dog. I'm going to see it. I like horror movies. Though.
I can barely sit through the original Pet Sematary movies without getting extremely uncomfortable and, like, buggy. And somehow they found a way to kick it up a notch.
That's when horror movies are good, where they just make you like unsettled instead of just like jump scares and gore.
No,
that's what I love about horror movies, when they can just make me unsettled. That's why I love the Children of the Corn movies. Like, this is just creepy.
Okay, first
sure,
of all,
I can punt a little kid, but it's fucking creepy.
First of all, let's be honest. I don't trust red-haired children anymore because of that movie. Because Mordecai or
I don't trust him because of Mein Kampf.
Okay, stop. Mordecai,
Mordecai, I'm pretty sure.
Mordecai, first of all, fuck that kid. Second of all, I will drop kick his ass. Third of all, I have no problem shanking a child.
Is Jason Clarke that guy's name?
From Pet
I'm
Sematary?
going to go with one guess, and I'm not going to look it up after, but I think his name might be Jason Clarke. He was in Planet of the Apes, too. The newest one.
Oh, I see. I didn't watch.
Was it the newest one, or was he in the one before that? No, he was in the second one. He was in. Yeah, it is Jason Clarke.
Yeah.
And since I'm here, I'm going to see why is your movies not just listed. I think it's the second Planet of the Apes. He was in the second one because he like has the confrontation with Caesar down in the. Yeah, Dawn, which is the second one.
Okay.
Yes, which is a good movie. All three of them are good, actually. All three of them are good. Different reasons. I still think Rise is my favorite of the new trilogy. The war, man. Oh, Oh man, just the fucking ending of War of the Planet. Oh,
Pet Cemetery. It looks like it's gonna be terrifying.
that's why I gotta see it, man. That's why I gotta see it. Like, it's like don't get me wrong. I love my jump scare horrors and shit, and I love smart horrors like Scream, but like
Part of
the
me,
unsettlingness of some.
part of me is like, that's a good movie to go like the night after it premieres, at like the 10:30 showing, so you're in the theater by yourself. And the other part of me is like, nah, fuck that.
All right, I'm just going to let you know, if you go the night after it opens at a 10:30 showing, it's still gonna be packed.
I've done it plenty of times before with bigger movies, dude.
What theater are you going to?
Regal 18.
I go like on Fridays or Saturdays at the latest showing all the time, and it's still like at least half full.
No, hell, I think I went and saw Infinity War the night after it premiered, and it was me, whoever I was with, and then like a couple other people. I mean, I'm considering a theater.
I think maybe like the bigger the movie, the better chance you have for that to happen.
Because everybody's already seen it.
Well, no, because they have like 12 showings. Where like Pet Cemetery, might show. Like Infinity War, it's like, okay, they're just showing at 7, they're just showing at 7:30, they're just showing at 8. They're just
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Where like Pet Cemetery would be like, okay, they're just showing at 7, there's one at 9, there's one at 10:30.
It's either that or I'll just drive down to the Palm Harbor AMC. Because I went and saw Ant-Man and the Wasp the night it came out after work. Or the night it came out, the night it premiered after work. There was maybe 12 people in the theater with me. The AMC theater down there is nice too. It's
but
different.
it's all the way in fucking Palm Harbor.
No, I know that for you well, in Palm Harbor, it's right past like where Tarpon Springs is.
I stand by my statement.
Yes.
It's like fucking 50 minutes away.
That's not like Jake saying, "Oh, that card shop's in Tarpon Springs," when in reality it is like deep in Palm Harbor. Like,
it's in Florida. It's just
it's
in Florida. You can make it there. Next trailer up is Shaft. It's titled Shaft.
That looks fucking hilarious.
Starring Shaft, and also Shaft Jr.
That looks fucking hilarious. Honest to God, I can't wait for that to come out.
I've only seen like one of the Shaft films.
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen any of them.
I think I saw Son of Shaft. That I've watched all the way through, at least. I think that's the one I've seen. But
so that would have been the one with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and it makes them all canon. They're all in the same universe. Fun times.
I mean, I've seen.
It doesn't look like it's gonna be good, but it looks like it's gonna be funny.
Looks like it's gonna be funny.
It's not gonna take itself seriously.
I've seen Pootie Tang, so I'm pretty sure I've pretty much seen the Shaft movies. Wadate.
Next up is Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. So I have written there. Which is the From Software. Stop trying to turn off TV. The Sekiro, the From Software samurai game.
Looks like it's going to be
From
good.
Software, the makers of the, as we established in our Kingdom Hearts discussion, the bad Dark Souls games.
Dark Souls not bad.
Because they don't control good at the beginning, and you have to learn the combat for it to be good.
Dark Souls is not bad.
The Kingdom Hearts gameplays isn't bad.
It was advertised as that. Mike, we're not going back to this. I've made my point.
If I advertise a bad movie as a bad movie, and it turns out to be bad, it doesn't make it good because they advertised it as a bad movie.
The Watch.
The Watch was bad.
Most of Adam Sandler's last movies.
But they've sucked.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They've all been advertised as bad, and I didn't go in, watch them, and enjoy them. You know what was advertised bad? The Adam Sandler film, The Ridiculous Seven. You know what I thought when I finished that movie? Man, this was exactly as advertised.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
So if you advertise a game that's like, hey, we have bad gameplay, and the gameplay's bad.
Bad gameplay.
I know it's not bad because you learn it and it's good. Just like Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm saying you got to separate the advertising from the game. You take it as the game.
You can't.
You can't justify something for its advertising.
You can't reduce something like that.
You can. I just did. It happened. We're moving on to the next game, or the next movie. No, we'll do the next game next, which is Anthem, the Anthem launch trailer. Man, this game has never looked so much like Destiny until I've seen this trailer. It's like, oh, they're just fucking wizards flying around at this point. Like,
yeah.
literally, like, there's a point where it looked like the what's that thing you can do in the last place in Destiny 2 now? Like, where you run around and you go to
the blind well.
Yeah. It looked like we were in the blind well and just floating around shooting shit. Like, it's Destiny.
I don't know. It looks like it's going to be good.
I didn't say it didn't look like it was going to be good. I said it looked like Destiny.
Oh, no. I can easily draw the parallels there, but I'm hoping the upgrade system is good. I'm hoping whatever kind of gear variant. I'm hoping they make it where the mechs feel like your own, or the suits, I guess.
And I want the mechs to have personalities like the Titanfall 2 campaign.
I think the word I'm looking for is javelin. I think is what they're called.
I thought javelin was one of the types of the mechs.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, the game's out at this point.
Coming out the 22nd.
It's out for anybody who has...
If you have EA access, you can play
EA
10
access.
hours. But once those 10 hours are up, you're done.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how it works. The early access on EA is only for a limited time.
Mm.
Oh. Yep.
Well, I'm glad I didn't bother doing that.
I think if you get the legendary edition or whatever shit that is, I think you can completely play it tomorrow.
Huh.
That's when that launches.
I don't know. It
launches every the 22nd.
It's one I might pick up. If I do, I'm thinking Xbox.
Are you gonna pick it up?
I'm thinking.
Are you gonna pick it up on Thursday?
Is that the 22nd?
I think that's 22nd.
I'm thinking possibly.
Or Friday.
I'm thinking possibly.
Today's the 18th, right? That's what that says.
Tuesday would be the 19th. Wednesday.
20th, 21st, Thursday. So 22nd, Friday.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
I might go into it. Not based on the launch trailer. Launch trailer was fine, but also didn't add anything.
No,
It was like, hey, we're Destiny. There's story, I think.
I hope so. Well, if I get it, I'm gonna get it on Xbox so that I can play it with Dane.
Yeah, if I get it, then I'll probably play it for 2 weeks. Then a couple times a month later, pick it up 6 months later for a couple weeks, and then I'd be like, why did I spend $60 on this game? Based on my experience with multiplayer games. Next trailer is another horror film, which does not add the same vibes as Pet Sematary, and that'd be Child's Play. Because, unlike Children of the Corn, where creepy kids are just creepy, a creepy doll, I think I can just punt that. And that's it. That's the end of the thought process.
See, but Chucky's another one I almost end up rooting for. And I think it's just the...
Oh, well, that's horrible of you. He's a fucking murderer that sent his soul inside a doll.
I think it's just the sarcasm and the wit he has. And honest to
You
God...
probably root for Freddy Krueger, too, don't you?
Unpopular opinion. Well, yeah, the parents lit him on fire. He never touched the... Well, which Freddy Krueger?
In my headcanon, Freddy Krueger is a fucking pervert. He's a child molester.
See, it's been a hot minute since I've seen the first one. I know in the reboot they made it where he didn't actually do anything to the kids.
Yeah, we don't talk about the reboot. Because if I talk about the reboot, then, anytime I talk about Watchmen and praise Rorschach, I also have to be like, oh, but he's Freddy Krueger in the fucking... So I try not to think about that. No, in the, original canon, no, he's a fucking child molester.
Oh, well,
He's straight.
No, I don't...
Fuck him.
I don't root for Krueger.
Though even though he's a great fucking villain.
I respect, but I don't root for
What was your unpopular opinion you're about to give? And is this going to be one of those scenarios where you say an unpopular opinion and that's a common opinion held by most people?
This is not... I've actually enjoyed the most recent Child's Play movies.
I haven't seen the most recent Child's Play movies.
There was the one...
because there's one in theaters not even too long ago. The last couple in theaters I haven't even seen. I haven't seen any of them.
The Cult of Chucky, the one where they're in the insane asylum, I was a little meh on. But then there was another one they did recently, and I don't know the name of it, but it was something. But I...
Son of Chucky?
No.
That's one that happened recently. In fact, Son of Chucky might be the most recent.
No, Son of Chucky was before they rebooted it.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, they never rebooted it until now. Hold on.
Yeah, Son of Chucky was 15 years ago.
And yeah, Bride of Chucky. Yeah, that was the last one to be released in theaters. Was Son of Chucky.
They've done 2 more since then that have been like straight to AMC or streaming that weren't bad.
The film was followed by... And to be released strict. It was the last to be released in theaters with all future installments. The film was followed by another sequel. So Curse of Chucky was the last one, and Cult of Chucky is the newest one.
Okay, so Curse of Chucky I enjoyed. Cult of Chucky I was meh on.
But it also proves I was still right, because Son of Chucky was the last one in theaters. And Chucky's so irrelevant to me that 15 years ago was recent. No, I'm not big on the Chucky films to begin with. I don't like the design of the new Chucky. It wasn't shown in the trailer, but I've seen the design of the new Chucky. I'm not a fan, and it just didn't look scary. Like, Audrey Plaza's in them, so like, eh.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the What We Do in the Shadows trailer. It's going to be an FX TV series. Now, have you ever seen the movie?
No.
Yes, the movie is awesome. It's a mockumentary on vampires.
Yeah.
Awesome film. I think it's by Wakiti, the Ragnarok guy. I think he's the one that directed it. Because he also did that and what's the band one? He did the band one too.
Fuck. Spinal Tap?
Spinal Tap. Yeah, I think this is Spinal Tap was also him. This is Spinal Tap.
There's an old movie.
Yeah, written by Rob Reiner. Who directed you? Oh, Rob Reiner directed it. Did Rob Reiner do What We Do in the Shadows? Or I'm confused. Why am I not just looking up What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah, I was going to say, not the backseat Google or anything.
You should have. You should have. I want the movie. Wakiti did What We Do in the Showers. He's producing this or show running it or whatever. It's a good. I love mockumentaries. I haven't seen Spinal Tap in forever. I need to watch that again.
I don't think I made it all the way through it.
Really?
I don't think
you weren't a fan?
Not a matter of that, but just like anything else, I was never on where I could catch the whole thing. It takes me out of the movie.
Gotcha. But the comedy looks funny.
Oh yeah.
The TV series looks funny. It's a comedy film.
I've seen clips and stuff, and it hits, but it's just one of those things.
I'll check it out. I watch a lot of FX to begin with, so everything but Archer. Not really watched Archer. Nothing wrong with Archer. I'm seeing it. It's fine. I just haven't never sat down and watched it.
I enjoy Archer. It's
kind of like Rick and Morty.
We gotta sit down and watch Archer because I've started to watch it. I started to watch it a while ago. I made it through like the first season. I mean, it's fucking comedy gold.
We can't sit down and watch anything until we finish Naruto.
Brother, that's like 700 episodes. Brother. It's like 700 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm not putting my life on pause for that long.
Okay, we can't finish anything until we finish Naruto original. Then you can mix stuff up. Then you start Shippuden.
Still like 300 episodes.
Back. Naruto original's not 300 episodes.
I will Google
Naruto original.
I will Google it. You continue with the list.
200 or less.
This is going to be the most ridiculously long podcast we've ever had.
Not even close to true. We've gone like 300 before. List of Naruto episodes. Oh, I really need to make it through this part of the list because I was going to pee and have you vamp in between.
220.
Of original Naruto?
220 of original Naruto.
I would have put it at like 190, which is about my guess.
And then Naruto ship. Wow, that's eerie. What did I say before? What was the 700 number I said?
7 something, I don't remember.
Because there are 220 episodes in the original Naruto run and then 500 in Shippuden.
Nice. See, I think my problem was that there's only 4 seasons of original Naruto. That's where I have my number. Alright. Good to know. Still, I mean, you can knock that out in like a year. Next up was the
I'm just gonna
Dumbo trailer.
I'm just gonna
Live action
Doctor
Dumbo.
Who it and just have that on in the background for the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The Dumbo trailer with Colin Firth and Batman and the Penguin.
I like this better than the original look we had.
Yeah, this trailer, like, I actually look like the trailers I've seen before. I have not been interested, and
Yeah.
I'm still not like super interested. But after seeing this, I was like, oh man, maybe I'll enjoy this movie. It's still probably one I'm not going to check out in theaters unless it gets like great reviews.
Yeah, especially considering we said we were gonna be there opening night for Winnie the Pooh, and
I own it on Blu-ray.
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either, but I own it on Blu-ray.
But I own it on Blu-ray.
I'll bring it over. We'll watch it one time.
Yeah.
Also, it's called Christopher Robin, You Uncultured Swine. Same film. And the last trailer we have is the Aladdin first look.
I don't know about that, but that Ewan McGregor casting is spot on.
See, as Luffy, yeah. As a Genie, we get the first look at Genie, and we get like a couple like good scenes of Aladdin. No, I'm excited for this film.
I don't hate it.
I think the Genie looks weirdly muscular, but I like Will Smith's portrayal of the Genie so far. He's being Will Smith as the Genie.
I will agree.
Just like Robin Williams being Robin Williams as the Genie. It makes sense.
I will agree with you. He does. The body shape doesn't check out. Hopefully they'll go back and.
Well, like the other images that we've seen of him as Genie, where he wasn't blue, he just like looked normal. So I don't know, like he like takes a human form later, which I'd be fine with, because the Genie form looks weird.
Well, no, I mean Genie had his own kind of human form where he had legs and shit. So I mean.
Yeah, but I mean like he wasn't blue in those scenes. Like he was dressed in clothes and shit.
Oh well.
But I don't know. I thought this looked good. And this is one I am going to go see in theaters for sure, because Aladdin's one of my favorite Disney movies, possibly my favorite.
Are you sure the parrot's not going to talk?
I don't. Again, that was just another like I don't know.
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
I just say things.
Okay.
I mean, my assumption would be that the parrot doesn't talk, just because they're going for a live action.
They'd have to get Gilbert Godfrey.
I would prefer them just not to have the parrot talk. Like just have Jafar like talk to him, then the parrot like. I don't know. All right, but before we get into the news, which is a week old. Well, actually, no, we're gonna do this next, the Nintendo Direct. I need to pee though.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go pee. You vamp to the people.
I'm working on it. Calm yourself. I was leading into the Nintendo Direct. I don't know. I think from what I heard, from what we picked up on the Nintendo Direct, the TV screen's gonna shut off and he's gonna be mad because I'm not reaching for the controller. This Nintendo Direct looked good. There's some stuff that I'm very interested in. Like I said, I didn't realize the Tetris 99 or 99 Tetris, whatever the Battle Royale is. I didn't realize that this was Nintendo related directly. Who wanted a Battle Royale Tetris? Why? If you did, why? Explain it to me, or try to. I don't think I'm going to understand it. I enjoyed Tetris as a kid, had it on the NES or whatever, but a Battle Royale Tetris seems just like it's going to be so rage-inducing. And I'm not sure I understand who would want to play that. But like I said, there is some other stuff that I'm very much hyped for, which we will get into right now because Mike is back.
All right, so before we get into that,
why did you just do that American Gladiator entry?
I don't know. Just I'm weird.
Prancercising.
I remembered a story, so I was like, "What's been up with you again?" Oh, what's back to the bowling scenario where we were talking. Where I went bowling. I remember a funny story from there, which reminded me because how earlier I was explaining how I totally got you into poker that you wouldn't admit it, and you're like, "Stop telling people that."
Yeah.
So Brittany's story from the bowling. So she lost her phone. And by lost, I mean she set it down while she was putting her bowling shoes on.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Then went out to the car, looked for her phone, went out to my truck to find the phone, went to the bathroom to find the phone, then finally told the front desk people that she couldn't find her phone, and if anyone reports it to tell her. So then, when she got up to go check the cars, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, that's her phone down there. But they're too far away, I'm not going to tell her. And then, since she went straight to the bathroom and stopped back to where we were bowling at, and she went straight from the bathroom there, she'd already told the people, and she finally gets back there, and I'm like, hey, that's your phone right there, isn't it? To which then she was like, oh, well, now I feel stupid. Cut to 3 hours later when we're turning our shoes in. They ask, hey, did you ever find your phone? He's like, oh, yeah, I found it. So then I just look at the guy and I'm like, I mean, she could have just asked me, and I would have told her exactly where she set her phone, since she set it down on the couch. And she's like, "Stop telling people that." So now I make sure to tell everyone that. So, Nintendo Direct, ready here. How'd you lead into the people? How'd you vamp for me?
I was saying I don't understand who wants a Battle Royale Tetris, but there were some... From everything I've heard about it, this seemed like a pretty good Nintendo Direct.
I mean, it's Tetris, man. It's like you just prove you're better at Tetris than other people. I don't see there's anything wrong with the Battle Royale Tetris.
I gotta understand how the white blocks get, like, given to other people.
I don't know how it actually works. I just heard from the Easy Allies Tetris guy that Tetris...
Maybe once I see how it works, I'll understand it better, but...
Right,
anyway.
so I just have a list of stuff from Nintendo Direct. I looked through, I think it covers all the main things, but I'm sure there's stuff it leaves out. The first big thing to be announced, they start off that Direct with Super Mario Maker 2.
Looks good.
Looks real good, man. I mean, they're fucking shooting the fireball through the pipe and then coming through the pipe and hitting the thing.
That was probably the one thing I missed from not having the Wii U, was Super Mario Maker.
Yeah. No, it looks cool. They haven't said anything. They're able to bring other levels back. It's coming out in June. That's a good spot for that. Like, come out in June. It looks really good. I, too, was upset that I didn't have Mario Maker. And I'm not going to be able to make shit. That's not like how my creativity flows, but I will play all y'all's shit that you make. And just send us enough shit, and then we'll do Let's Plays of it, and then we'll have years and years of content.
That's something I didn't know about the original Mario Maker. You could not upload a level unless you yourself could beat it. That's...
So, like, Ross from the Game Grumps. I don't know if you watch enough Game Grumps, you know who Ross is, but
no, I just pretty much know Aaron and the other one.
He's an editor, and then he also does this Steam Train show. I don't know if they still do that show. I'm not caught up on my Game Grumps knowledge, but he's one of the other hosts there and an editor. He makes Mario Maker levels. And he would make ridiculously hard levels, then like hide a secret at the beginning so you can just cheese your way to the fucking end.
I got you.
So like, yeah, there's this one where like Aaron's trying to beat it for like 10 episodes.
Jesus.
It's like, I can't fucking do that. And then they fucking get Ross, and he was like, you fucking beat it, Ross. And then he just, like, jumps here. It's a little block that's hidden, like, in a spot you can get to. Just brings you above the level, and then you can just walk across. Funny as fuck.
That's great.
But no, that's a good feature, so you know, you have to prove it's beatable.
Yeah.
Another thing they talked about, which I don't even know why they really brought up, was that the Super Smash Bros. 3.0 update's coming.
Yeah.
That's all they told you. It's coming in April. Joker will be added. That's it. Don't know anything else it adds. We didn't get any more information on Super Smash Bros. It was kind of like but it like wasn't like a trailer or anything. Or no, that one it was a trailer. I don't know why they showed a trailer for that. Moving on.
Couple new amiibos, didn't they?
They were amiibos that were already announced. They were just reminding you, hey, amiibos are coming.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because all the Smash characters are getting new amiibos.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I wasn't aware.
They announced a new game called Box Boy and Box Girl. Apparently, it's a Box Boy series I never heard of, but it looks cool. Like, you're a little box dude, and then like you can shoot other blocks around you, so like you like solve puzzles and shit. So like at some points you can throw yourself like four boxes out, but like you can also make the thing go up or down. So like sometimes you gotta like make a claw and shit. It looks like a fun little indie game.
Yeah.
They announced Captain Toad Treasure Tracker DLC, including making the whole game co-op. The entire game you can now play as co-op.
We'll actually play it then.
I mean, I played a little bit of it and stopped.
I did too.
And they also announced that there's free DLC. I think they're adding 5 levels free, and then there's going to be paid DLC in the future.
I gotcha.
Which includes like whole new maps and shit like that. So, get ready for that. They showed a new trailer for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Is the whole game being co-op part of the DLC, or is that just going to be an update for it?
It's the like free DLC. It's not a paid DLC.
Oh, so that's already live?
Is that one live? Yeah, it is live. It's live.
Oh, cool.
Just like later, we're talking about the Yoshi. They released a demo for that, which is live as well. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. They like gave information, kind of like on certain characters that are gonna be. I don't remember the characters. But like each character has like a special move. But it looks like Ultimate Alliance. It looks fun. It's cool.
No release date yet?
I do not believe so. I think they were just like. I think they just said later this year. That's all they said. Next up, the Link's Awakening remake, which was the big reveal from the whole event.
That I'm interested in.
I'm excited. I never got to play Link's Awakening. I mean, I'm sure I had the chance to play it, but I never played Link's Awakening. I'm not huge on the art style. I don't know, dude. I just looks. I don't know. It look, like I was watching the Easy Allies reactions, and they like pull up this like Zelda like puppet trailer thing, and like I can't unsee that now. But even before that, like the art style is still like I was like, eh. But as long as the gameplay is the same, I know it's a great game, so I am excited to play it.
Yeah.
And it's a shorter Zelda game from what I've heard, so I am ready for that. And a cool announcement for something that's going to come out later this year. They showed more information on Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I was always sold on this game. That's the Igarashi Castlevania Symphony of the Night type game. Then you have Tetris 99, which is the Tetris Twist thing.
The
Tetris Battle Royale. It's free. You can't complain that much.
I'm not going to complain. I might even try it out.
Yeah, if you have access to if you have the Nintendo Online service, it's available to you to check out now for free. I have yet to check it out, but I like Tetris. I might check it out. I don't understand the Battle Royale mechanics because I think I tuned out when they said Tetris.
Yeah.
Because like, it's Tetris. I know what's going on. They announced that Assassin's Creed 3 is coming to Switch, and those motherfuckers are going to get me to play Assassin's Creed 3 again. Because like they announced Assassin's Creed 3 Remaster, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That's like my least favorite Assassin's Creed. I don't really care. Then it says come to Switch. I'm like, oh, they might get me to do it. Assassin's Creed on the go? That sounds great.
Yeah.
It also comes with Liberation HD.
Yeah.
Which not a great game. I played it on the Vita for a little bit, the original Liberation.
Yeah.
Never beat it. Then got it on 360 when it came to 360. Beat it. I was like, oh, that was not great. So even if I get Assassin's Creed 3 remastered on Switch, which unfortunately is a big possibility, not going to play Liberation again. I'm done with that. I think I 1,000 pointed that, or 250 point that game because it's an arcade title. Achievements, man. You know what I mean? The new Fire Emblem game was officially revealed. It's Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I'm pumped about it.
Like set in a school and shit.
I am pumped about it.
Stuff was going on. I kind of
pumped about it.
But it's like Fire Emblem. I'm excited. I'll play it.
I was gonna say I'm excited for it.
I think it's more like I tuned out when they kept talking about it because it's like I already know I'm gonna play this game. I was already I was not gonna play this game.
Yeah, I
gotcha. Hellblade was announced to come to the Switch. Good game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for that. Deltarune is coming to Switch later this month. That is the game that I was trying to think of the other day. That's the sequel to Undertale. Deltarune is the Undertale sequel, Chapter 1. And it will be free. Chapter 1, additional chapters, which would follow up, would not be.
Oh, okay.
They showed off Yoshi's Crafted World.
With the demo, like you said.
The demo is out. You can play it now. I need to check that out because I'm excited about this game. Hopefully I'll play the demo and I'll be like, okay, there's some challenge to it. It's not going to be like a Kirby situation.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy IX was announced to be out now. It's like $20 though. I don't know if you want to do that, but if you do, go for it. I guess
that's what it is on Steam too. Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII, they announced the release date that's coming out next month. There was more stuff that's not on here, so let me try to think what else was there. They showed off. I don't want an ad to play. They showed off a new Platinum project that they're making. Aegis Chains, something chains.
Yeah.
That looks sick.
Yeah.
That I'm excited for. That looks really good, and it's Platinum can go from terrible games like the Legend of Korra game to stuff like this Aegis Chains game looks awesome, or PlayStation exclusive, but now it's on Xbox too. Androids B 2B. 2B is like one of the character names.
Oh.
Plays androids. There's the 3 main playable characters, like 99 endings or some shit. It's a sequel to another game, Nier Automata. Nier Automata. They made that.
Woo.
Got there. And then they also showed there's another game that I was thinking of before I had to think of the other games Platinum made. There's that mech game. The mech game which has a free demo out now. Switch mech game, that's what I'll look up. That's the other big one I can think of. Switch.
I had another one, but I can't.
If you can pull it, you can pull it. If not, we're moving on.
Damon
Ex Machina.
Yeah,
that has a demo which is also available now to check out. I don't think it came out the same week as the direct. I don't think it came out that day, but yeah, it is available now.
I can't remember.
That's all the.
I can't remember what I was going to say. There was another thing, but I can't remember what it was.
Was it DLC for Odyssey? Because you think surely, if they're going to make DLC for Toad Treasure Tracker, that they would announce some Odyssey DLC, right? Was it a new Pokemon game? Did they announce that? No, they didn't even talk about an update on Metroid.
Crap! What was it? I don't know. Anyway.
Dead by Daylight? Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
don't get it.
I personally didn't talk about it because it looked like shit.
Just don't get it. It's shit on computers.
It's fun, though. It's fun on computers.
It's fun. It runs rough on computers. Even my rig, the graphics are not wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, not even graphic-wise on the Switch, it just looked janky on the Switch.
The frame rate seemed like it was running at about a solid 17.
Even though my graphics are low as fuck when I'm playing Dead by Daylight, it runs smoothly 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Unless shit's pinging, but that's pinging. You can't really. It's what it is. No, that was overall though. It was a good direct. It gave us stuff that I wasn't expecting, and I wasn't expecting the bigger stuff like Animal Crossing or Pokemon, because Pokemon does their own directs.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing gonna be a big thing. Metroid got delayed. Yeah, the only downside was I wish we got more from Smash. If you're gonna bring up Smash and just say, hey, we got an update coming by the end of April.
Yeah.
If you're going to show Smash, show me a new character announcement, show me yada yada, blah blah blah. But I was a fan of this direct. I give it a +1. 1 up.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Wahoo!
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
There's only 2 ones I can do.
Let's go.
I mean, that's still Mario though.
Yeah, I know.
I can't do Luigi. Or Wario. I don't even know what Wario sounds like.
Wah.
Can't do the Yoshi noise.
Yeah, neither can I.
Can't think of how Toad goes. I could probably do Toad.
He's got that crackly ass fucking. Wah. No, that's still Luigi.
Alright, we're going to move on to good news.
Wario, not Luigi. Jesus.
And bad news.
I'm drunk.
Good news, bad news. All this is a week old because, I made the list already. And I'm funny, and I'm not wasting my funniness, because one day it might run out. One day I'll turn into Adam Sandler.
No.
Used to be so funny and then stopped. Though I heard his new stand-up special was good.
Yeah.
He was on Jimmy Fallon, he was pretty good.
I did hear the stand-up special was good, but
I watched, he did a rap from it or something. It was funny. He told a Chris Farley story on Fallon, I think.
Oh, man, those always get me.
Yeah.
Chris Farley anything Chris Farley just pulls a fucking...
It was because him and Farley used to share an office. I assume this is when they worked on SNL. He came in and Farley was listening to something and crying, some soft rock that you shouldn't be, it'd be embarrassing to have someone walk in and laugh by you.
It's right on the tip of my tongue because I've heard the story
But,
before.
That's just funny. It's the more of that. I'm going to shut this down because it's about to die anyway.
That I Am Chris Farley's...
Never watched it. Didn't want to cry.
Like a baby. Like a fucking baby, dude.
Okay. Now, these have been written over a week ago, so it's going to be hard to translate, so let's do this.
You'd think by now you'd have your degree in archaeology. Hieroglyphics linguist.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was a bit of a stretch.
I don't think so.
You should have went, should have specifically said, Egyptian archaeology. That would have tied the joke together.
Yeah, but aren't you, Welsh?
I don't think I am.
I thought you told me that you'd tracked your family, back to England.
No, my family's from Germany.
Really?
My, where my last, on the Mayflower, yeah. The one that was on the Mayflower is from Germany.
Huh.
German. So Eaton is a German name. Apparently.
I would have swore you were some kind of British descent.
That is at least on my dad's side.
Just your facial structure and everything.
I have Irish in me.
Yeah.
You can tell that?
Yeah.
But no, like on my dad's side of the family, I'm not any kind of. I'm not British in any way.
That's a weird thing to
I am
think about
French.
right now.
Like I said, I'm a majority Italian. I'm like between 15 and 20% Italian, something like that.
Italian.
Unless I'm Italian on my mom's side. I don't really know what I am on my mom's side. Besides white. And I have some Cherokee on her side. And Cherokee on my dad's side. Yeah. Fun facts. You're the one that's Welsh.
A little bit. Most of it's Irish and Scottish.
Alright, so good news. Good news. The Legion, the show, which was announced is going to be their upcoming season, is their final season, has cast specifically Harry Lloyd as Professor X. Harry Lloyd, of course, known for playing Venarius Targaryen. Xerxes Targaryen.
Varys Targaryen.
Whatever Daenerys' brother is.
Oh.
On Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. That's not where I was. All right.
The bad news, of course. The bad news, of course, being that it turns out that the gold made him bald. You see, because Daenerys' brother, wants that gold crown, right?
Yeah.
And then Aquaman fucking pours gold on his head. So he got his crown. He died.
Yeah.
And it made him bald. That's why he's able to play Professor X now.
Burns the hair off.
Yep. Good news.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix has officially gotten the Ted Bundy.
Documentary?
No, they already had that. What's the actor? Zac Efron Ted Bundy movie.
Oh, okay.
That's coming to Netflix now. As it releases in theaters. So they're getting that as the distributors. The original bad news, of course, was that now I'm going to wind up watching the documentary because I'm going to click on the wrong thing and I'll get sucked in. The new bad news, to cover some news that happened this week, is that this is to make room because they got rid of Jessica Jones and Punisher. They're officially canceled now too. I mean, you knew it was happening.
Yeah.
I don't know why it took them so long to announce it. They're still going to put out season 3 of Jessica Jones, but it's canceled. So get ready for that. All right, good news. Back to Game of Thrones. The prequel series officially starts filming this summer.
Okay.
The bad news, of course, to deal with more Game of Thrones news here, is that the Groundhog, we had Groundhog's Day pass. He didn't see his shadow, so now winter's in April, apparently.
Winter's already here.
Not till April. You see, Game of Thrones premieres in April. Winter's coming. Winter's here. Yeah, you need to watch Game of Thrones, man. Brittany can let you borrow the books if you want to read them.
I got all that Naruto to go through now.
Yeah, Game of Thrones you can get through in like a week or two. Because they're only like 10 episode seasons. In fact, the new season's only 6 episodes, and the last season's only like 7 or 8.
I got you.
But the new season, the 6 episodes are all going to be like feature length, so like almost 2 hours. That was the rumor. They announced their official run times, never checked. So I could just be bullshitting right now and not even know it. Yeah, there's some bad news we learned about one of our action heroes.
Liam
Neeson might be racist.
Okay.
Like, you heard about the story, he
Yeah.
any black bastard, what he said.
Yeah, something like that.
When his daughter got attacked or something.
Yeah.
The good news is that, eventually he went full out for his role in Schindler's List. He fully committed. Did you not think that's where it was going?
No.
Did you not see it? Did I distract you from it by asking it?
You did.
That was the goal.
You did.
Again, I thought these were good, funny jokes. That's why I was like, I've been using these notes. And I don't want to have a full fucking other page of notes from the last of it.
Yeah.
Good news. Deadpool 2 is now the highest-grossing X-Men film of all time.
Okay.
More than any other X-Men film.
All right.
Bad news. This is because of the PG-13 cut getting released in China. So that's gonna make Disney want that PG-13. You know?
Okay. No, they made an announcement. They said Deadpool would be able to carry its.
I mean, yes, but that was before like Deadpool, the PG-13 cut got released in China and then made enough money to where it's now the highest-grossing X-Men film of all time. Think about that. I told you it was bad news.
This is all bad news.
Well, yeah, that's good news, and that's the point. Good news, bad news.
Yeah. No, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it.
I forgot I put these right next to each other. All right, so in other news, Disney says, Deadpool, we can keep it R-rated. Well, that's good. That's good. You like that. You just brought that up. The bad news is that means I'm still waiting for my dark and gritty Howard the Duck movie. Just make sure they'll make Deadpool R-rated. Well, Howard the Duck, that's what we need here.
God. I love that they did that, though. Wasn't that at the end of Guardians 1?
Yeah. You can see him in the collector's room in Guardians 1, and then at the end, like, he's there talking at the bar or whatever.
Yeah.
Or just talking, like, in the blowed-up thing.
Yeah. What if that's how they fix it? And what if that's...
Nope, we're not even going to go down that theory. So good news. Good news. There's up to 11 unannounced before the Nintendo Direct. Up to 11 unannounced Nintendo Switch games that are coming out in 2019.
Sweet.
Nintendo exclusives. Obviously one of those being Mario Maker, which was announced, and Legend of Zelda.
Is that due out before 2020?
Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ended 2019. It's on the trailer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, also, Fire Emblem is July. I think it's dated. May or July.
Yeah, I was looking at pre-order stuff for that. It's
which
July.
they originally said it was going to be spring, but they had to push it back a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bad news, of course, is of these 11, now 9 unannounced Nintendo Switch games, one of them's not going to be Metroid. It's not going to be because, they had to restart. But
did they try blowing into it first?
That's why they blew it, and they had the worst case scenario. They got some spit on there, so it reset the whole memory.
No.
Yeah, so they got to start from
Rookie
scratch.
mistake.
Good news. Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, has passed 100 million at the box office, worldwide box office. That's still good amount of money. Bad news, of course, is that every Transformers movie made more money. just think about that for a little bit.
Wasn't Broly a limited release though?
Yeah. Broly was. I mean, to make the money out of at least limited release in the U.S.
Okay.
I don't know about in Japan.
I don't know about
probably Japan. It was just released like a movie.
Probably.
Still 100 million worldwide. That's still very good.
That's still good. That's still good.
But again, even what was the Mark Wahlberg one?
Wasn't there like 3 that he did?
I think there's 2. Age of Extinction.
Yeah,
that was the bad one.
Well,
That's the bad one. That's the one where they made the fucking Dinobots boring.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Even that made more money.
Why?
I mean, it cost more to make for sure, and it lost money, but still.
Well, yeah, but
what's wrong with audiences? Transformers very well done. Bad news. I know you're a Brad Pitt fan. Almost all of his movies, you're just like, Troy. Best Greek movie ever made. Again, talking from your opinions, not my own.
I don't mind him in Troy. I enjoy him
I like
in
Troy.
Fight Club.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're a huge Brad Pitt fan. That's it.
Oh, I thought you were playing off of my hate for Ben Affleck. Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, Brad Pitt made this movie a couple years ago called World War Z, which of course you were a huge fan of because you're a Brad Pitt super fan.
No.
So the bad news is that the sequel to World War Z has officially been canceled.
Yes.
Canceled.
But we're getting a video game.
Good news though. Good news. You forgot World War Z existed until I brought it up anyway. So
Yeah.
So what's the matter?
Most people forget about World War Z.
Good news. Apex Legends is a thing now.
Yeah.
No, that was news last week. Because it released in the week before last week.
Yeah.
Bad news is Titanfall 3 is not a thing anymore. So take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have Apex Legends, not Titanfall 3.
Yeah. But have you seen what it's done to Titanfall 2's numbers since it came out?
I don't think it matters at this point.
I,
They scrapped the project, man. Even if it comes out, we're looking years down the road.
well, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying that it's not going to happen, but I mean, they
said it's not going to happen.
They have sold, and that was before Apex Legends caused them to sell big numbers in fucking Titanfall 2 out of nowhere, and the player base is consistent. It hasn't dropped.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So the next big battle royale comes out. That's not Tetris.
No, I mean the numbers
for
for Titanfall 2.
That's because Titanfall's solid, man. The only reason I stopped playing Titanfall 1 is because there's nothing to do.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
And then I never picked up. Well, I think I own Titanfall 2. And I had it up through EA Access at least. But the reason I never played it was because no one else did.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, that
I fucking love the in Titanfall 1 the game mode where everyone only has one life and one Titan.
Yeah.
I just always call game modes like that, like the search and destroy type shit, where it's like one life and then you go out. And then I would just hide my Titan somewhere.
Yeah.
Like just hide the Titan and then just wait and then you can fucking look for a Titan all the time. That was fun to do. Unfortunately, you had to rely on your team to not suck because,
Yeah.
as long as they eliminated it to where it was just you and one other person, you'd get a tie out of it at least.
Yeah.
So, bad news. Both of the 24 spin-offs that were in the work at Fox have been canceled. They're dead at the water.
Damn.
Good news. Hey, I just remind you, 24 is a thing. Yeah, that's been a thing for years. And it was a thing. I've seen like 2 random seasons of 24. I think I saw like the second or third one, and then like one of the last ones.
Didn't they do like a second?
They had one like a couple years ago. They had like one like sequel series that lasted one season.
Yeah.
It was like 24 insert colon, but apparently they're working on 2 spin-offs because I saw the news story that was like, oh, that's weird. Why would you even announce that they're dead? I wouldn't even know they're in the works.
Yeah.
Good news. The PS4 was the highest selling console in 2018. Beat out the Switch. Bad news. Sony stocks still fall. Because it did not meet whatever their expectations were for it to sell.
Yeah.
Good news. Every Avatar, the Blue People, sequel is going to be a standalone movie. So you won't need to it'll be like continuous story.
Okay.
Bad news. I didn't know that we needed 4 standalone Pocahontas movies.
What are you doing, James Cameron?
He's raising the bar. He was on like Conan or something. He said, "Thanks to South Park, now I need to raise the bar every time I make a movie."
Oh God!
I was like, "That's awesome. That's awesome that you'd say that, James."
That is.
It's not awesome you're making these big Avatar movies.
No.
Now Kelly, you know how much she's going to hate working when Frozen 2 is going to be there at Disney. Do you think she'll have the same effect with Avatar? Like when the Avatar movies come out, or will they just get all the Avatar questions?
Probably.
Will she enjoy that more than the Frozen questions?
I don't think so.
She thought Pandora was awesome because it is. You need to go. You need to go to Pandora sometime.
Yeah, eventually.
It just looks fucking awesome.
Eventually.
Like the floating rocks and shit they have going for it. Live in Florida, man. You need to see this shit. Good news. James Gunn wrote a script for Guardians 3, of course.
Yeah.
And Chris Pratt recently came out and said they're going to use that script.
Good.
Use that script for the movie. Of course, the bad news is, that's only if they ever find a director to direct this goddamn movie. Taika Waititi, who comes up again. I should really learn how to pronounce his name as much as he comes out, and I enjoy his work.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah. He's turned it down. So, who knows if this movie's ever going to get made.
I can't blame him. I don't picture him being a guy who would want to profit from somebody going under the bus like that. Yeah,
but I mean, you can honor the man's work.
I understand that side of things too.
Good news. They're making a horror spin-off to Aquaman called In the Trench. And James Wan's going to be directing it.
A horror spin-off?
Or at least producing it, yeah.
How?
In Aquaman, there's this scary part of the ocean called the Trench.
Oh.
It's going to be about that.
Okay.
The bad news, of course, is that I believe DC needs to be sent to the insane asylum because you fucking crazy, DC. What you doing? A horror spinoff? You can't even make a Batman movie, and you're gonna make a spinoff, a horror movie inside the DC universe.
Is Warner Brothers run by 12 monkeys in a conference room?
12 Monkeys is a good movie. You ever see 12 Monkeys?
No.
You check it out.
Oh, well.
I've heard the TV show is really good, but I never checked it out. It lasts like 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Or it might still be on. I don't really know. It's on Sci-Fi. Bad news, of course. You're a Walking Dead fan out there. I'm sorry, one, for you being a Walking Dead fan. I knew the struggle. I jumped out when Rick did. Bad news, Michonne is now leaving The Walking Dead. So
leaving?
She's leaving the show.
So what, we've got Daryl and Carol from the original cast?
Daryl, Carol, Rick's gone, Carl's gone, Shane's gone. Maggie. I mean, Maggie wasn't like original, but she was season 2.
Early enough, I mean.
Yes, Maggie's still around. There's characters that have been there for a long time still. Like, I know they killed Jesus off. That sucks. Jesus was a cool, fun character. But, the gay dude is there. What's his name? Oh.
He didn't come on until after the prison, though.
Yeah, he was post-prison, but he's like the first character they interact with post-prison. He's a cool character. Yeah, most of the main cast's all gone at this point, with Michonne leaving. Named Michonne, she was post-prison, wasn't she?
But
or around prison.
Let's cancel Into the Badlands.
All right, yeah, let's do it. That's what happened. AMC overheard someone saying that, ironically, and did it. Of course, the good news is, this move just took a few years after the fans did too. Hey, I Chuck Audio. I'm proud.
Yeah. Why does everything I love get destroyed or leave me?
I mean, do you want to take a moment to psychoanalyze? Let me pull out my psychoanalysis.
You really want me to pull out that big lump of dark energy?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Not for another,
let's move on.
I think this will end in, 20 minutes.
Let's move on, then.
Well, you see, it all started when you asked one of your friends for a ride multiple days in high school, right? And then you made him hurt his truck. And since then, he's been on a psychoanalytical revenge path where he's been...
You are not...
What if I was that petty and all of a sudden, I made this grand reveal that everything was... I'm that much of a mastermind. What a waste of goddamn intelligence if that was true.
Seriously, that's all I would have. Really? You've spent your years doing this? Okay, Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I never watched Phineas and Ferb. That's a lie I had. Otherwise, we wouldn't have got that reference.
You know the caliber of evil I'm talking about.
Oh, I skipped one, and this one is sad. It's just sad. Bad news, the Rocket Raccoon model has died.
Oreo the raccoon?
Yeah, something like that. The one good side of this that, it's the only famous raccoon you're ever going to have to worry about. So, you get one sad raccoon in your life, and it's over now. Moments passed. Good news, ABC is interested in a Lost reboot.
Okay.
I love Lost. Why are you saying okay? That's awesome news.
I don't know about reboot, but okay.
I mean, reboot, restart, continuation, it's all a gray area.
Highly technical jargon.
Yeah. I don't know. I would like the idea of just starting fresh, having a new set of mysteries.
Yeah.
I got to see a continuation. I don't know. Bad news, of course, that Kate, we got to go back for the money.
I never watched Lost.
I know. But someone out there did, and someone just got that reference. Looking at you, kid. You think they got that reference? Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? Seen what?
Damn it.
Got him.
What was it a reference to? I still might have seen it.
The Looking at You Kid?
Yeah.
Casablanca. Casablanca.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Damn, disappointing you. I know what that's supposed to be, but I don't know what the fuck I wrote. Alright, so good news is our final story. This was a story I added right before we were supposed to record the podcast and never did.
Yeah.
It's that a new Nightmare Before Christmas project is in the work of Disney.
Okay.
Bad news, of course, is that it might be live action, which means we're probably going to get Johnny Depp as Jack Skellington.
Future.
Yeah, but close future, so close to the present. The present of A Nightmare Before Christmas sequel.
No, Johnny Depp would do something off the wall like fucking the Santa. He'd be Santa Claus.
No, he'd do something off the wall like a Pumpkin King.
Johnny Depp is...
If Tim Burton's involved and they make a Nightmare Before Christmas sequel, you're telling me it's not going to be Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp
And
is...
what world is it not going to be Johnny Depp? I'll tell you what, not this world.
Johnny Depp is the dog.
Yep, Johnny Depp would be Jack Skellington.
Johnny Depp is everybody but Jack Skellington. There, we found it. We got him, boys.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
If Tim Burton's involved,
I know.
like, he would at least be considered for the role, heavily. Or they might say he's too old, and then he'll be the fucking Frankenstein doctor.
That's possible, too.
But I don't think, I would not think Santa Claus would be involved in the sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know what the story would be for Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, I just saw it for the first time this year. Last year at this point. I enjoyed it a lot, though. If some motherfuckers would have told me it was a goddamn musical this whole time, I would have seen it. But I haven't. That was just weird Tim Burton shit.
I mean, that statement isn't wrong.
Yeah, but weird Tim Burton shit, that's a musical. Guess what? I fucking love Sweeney Todd. Do you know why? Not because of the weird Tim Burton shit. I mean, I like weird Tim Burton shit. I just don't go on my way to watch it. But because it's a musical.
I feel you.
So someone said, hey, Mike, Night Before Christmas? You know, it's not like just like a Disney musical. It's like a musical. They sing every goddamn scene.
Yeah.
The plots move forward by song.
Yeah.
Mike, watch it. And I would be like, it is? Shit, I'll get on that.
There's definitely musically driven exposition.
Yeah.
Out the wazoo.
That is the difference between a musical and a film with music.
Yeah.
Who put the gladiator?
Hercules.
Who's strong, fierce, something, da da.
Hercules.
Something, 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 something. Hercules. Hercules. Which is also a musical.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, not on the musical of like A Nightmare Before Christmas, where it's every scene.
Yeah.
Would have seen it sooner, but finally saw it for reasons. But that is the end of good news, bad news. Unfortunately, I know it's everyone's favorite segment. At least it's mine to work on. Do you have a game prepared, Rob, or are we not doing a game?
I do not. I blew my.
All right. Then
I blew my game showing you that article.
And we come to the time known as the dumb thing.
Okay.
All right. So of course we're going to the land of comics, because that's where dumb things happen.
At this point, we might as well rent an apartment there.
But we're not in a superhero comic to start off.
Okay.
No, we're going to a different land.
Preacher?
No, we're not going to Preacher. Is Preacher still running?
I think so.
Good for it. I've never read Preacher. I haven't seen the show either. I've read Wikipedia articles.
Oh, did you mean the comic book? I don't know about that. I think the show is still...
Oh, the show's still running. Yeah, I meant the comic books.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
So, I'll tell you exactly what world we're going to. We're going to a world far, far away.
Star Wars?
It takes place a long, long time ago. Longer than the sequel trilogy. Longer than the trilogy. We're going to the time of the prequels. Let me paint a picture for you here. We're in the middle of the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We have these clones, which all look like Boba Fett for reasons that they're all clones of Jango.
Yeah.
But they're wearing their armor and they have different personalities. And they're on this mission to protect one Misa Jar Jar Binks.
Okay.
To get him somewhere. I didn't read the finer details, but they have Jar Jar Binks, and they're going to this place and leaving him there.
Okay.
When Jar Jar gets separated from the group.
As Jar Jar is wont to do.
And then the clones, they get attacked.
Okay.
And it's Commander Rex. Rex is who is a bigger clone character.
Yeah. I'm familiar.
In fact, I believe Commander Rex is the one that technically they've canonized that he is like one of the soldiers at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because a couple clones survived the Clone Wars. It's a whole thing. You have to watch the Clone Wars to do that. After Order 66 is executed.
Yeah.
They show up in Rebels as well. So and the clones are down and they're about to be destroyed. They have a Jedi with him.
Yep.
He's been taken out. And then what happens, Rob? What completely ridiculous, dumb thing do you think is about to happen?
Jar Jar Binks comes back and uses the lightsaber.
You're telling me that Jar Jar is going to use that lightsaber effectively and save Commander Rex?
Yep.
And be named a war hero?
Yep.
You are correct, because that's exactly what happened in the newest Star Wars annual Clone Wars series special thing. Yep, Jar Jar shows up, uses a lightsaber, cuts the guy down right before he's about to kill Rex, and saves the day.
It's like they just want people to
And then he fumbles with the lightsaber, and Rex takes it away from him. But then Rex also hands him a giant-ass fucking gun, and they're about to go wreck day. So, yep. It's canonized that Jar Jar Binks is now a war hero.
It's like they just want the idiots on the internet to keep going on about how Darth Plagueis is fucking Jar Jar Binks, or whatever the guy's name is from episode 7.
People theorize that Snoke is Darth Plagueis. Darth Plagueis is never Jar Jar. Darth Plagueis was Palpatine's master.
No,
who he slashed down.
There was a whole theory about how fucking Jar Jar was Snoke.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that's not a theory. I'm just saying that it's never theorized that Jar Jar.
I got it confused.
That Jar Jar is Plagueis.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes from Episode 3, though, just fucking that symphony scene.
Yeah.
Or orchestra. Whatever. Have I ever told you the tale of Dark Plagueis the Wise? How do I learn to stop death? Not from a Jedi. I can be a good Emperor. If you ever need recast. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I got. It was a successful little podcast.
Yeah.
Didn't have the same weird energy as the last podcast.
I got pretty weird energy.
Do you?
I do.
I feel good. Your weird energy. You know what happened is because we got to the part where you were about to bring the darkness out, and I told you no, but you already had the darkness ready there. The darkness was sitting in your hand, and that was providing weird energy.
It's been, yeah.
Do you want to sing a song to make it better?
No. I'm gonna go listen to my trap
Hold on.
dubstep.
Shit, what's that song that I just said was one of my favorites earlier? Elvis. Wise men say...
Stop. First of all, that wasn't Elvis. Second
What?
of
all... What? Whoa.
It was some Hawaiian guy. First, wasn't it?
No, that's a fucking Elvis song, man.
I thought it was the Hawaiian guys first.
No, the Hawaiian dude, like that version came from the fucking Lilo and Stitch movie.
It was, I think...
I'm pretty sure...
What's the name of the song?
It was popularized by Elvis, right?
Yes, it was You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, but he stole that from female black singer, too.
Elvis is fucking good. If you continue to insult him, I will find a new co-host.
I'm not insulting him. I'm just telling you facts.
Yeah, but that's like saying that fucking... what's that Whitney Houston song? That was originally Dolly Parton.
What's the name of that song? The one you were just singing.
I Can't Help Falling in Love. Like a river flows gently through the sea, darling, some things are truly meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too. 'Cause I can't help falling in love with you.
I can't find his name, but anyway.
'Cause I can't help falling in love. I just fucking love that song. That's fucking good. Why don't you want to sing that right now? You know what you want to sing right now? Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and you got hooked on oxycodone. They shut the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah.
I don't know who to trust. Blaming people like guns. Yeah. Hang on, of course.
Fuck. How did I just fuck that up?
Yeah. They sent the
tax
taxman. Lost my job.
You got hooked on oxycodone. Turn the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah, they sent the taxman. I lost my job and you got hooked on oxycodone. They shut the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. There you go. See? Does that make you feel better?
No.
Feel that weird energy? No?
No.
All right. That's it, guys. We're the Internet Scholars.
Be good.
You're not going to say your name.
Rob,
let
be
people know
good.
you are.
Be good,
You're not
Rob.
going to plug your Twitch so they can go follow it and then get you up to affiliate and then donate money to you.
Twitch.tv/Ramundi.
Spell it out for the people.
Remundi.
It's a dog. It's his emote. It says Ramundi on it.
Yeah,
He's a dog, has little fangs.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be fangs anyways. Isn't Corey's the one that insulted the fangs?
I don't think he insulted it. He was just saying... Anyway, it's the end of the podcast, Mike.
I'm just trying to help you out, man. All right. I am Mike. See you guys next time. And then hurry up and change this so you don't need to edit anything. 'Cause I know you hate editing. Quickly, my child.
Quickly, run fast. Did you turn the TV on?
I'm trying to turn it on. It's not turning on.
Why?
I'm hitting the power button.
Why did you break the TV, Mike?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. We're struggling here, but yeah. So like if
Soiled it.
If you like that Elvis song, just remember it's an Elvis song. Even some Hawaiian dude sang it first, because he made it better. He made it perfect.